we are in a little bit of a precarious camera situation, but I wanted to do a little quick video about my dinosaur that I'm working on my TikTok lives. So I'm working on Hobbs Designs T-Rex Roar, and of course it's Tula, just in case you were wondering. But I'm doing a background that I'd really rather piece less. So if you see piece 1, like all of this is background. So instead of cutting large pieces and sewing them back together, I'm going to piece the papers together and then cut out one piece. So I've been using my light table and I'm lining up the cut lines. I'm a little concerned because this one does not fit the piece it says it fits, which is problematic. So we're gonna find the third piece and see where she goes. She doesn't quite fit, so that's questionable. But we're gonna just glue these together and then cut out one giant piece of background so that when I'm done with the other pieces for this panel, I can do that. Now, if you want to modify your foundation paper piecing patterns like that, you just really have to look for straight lines, because it's kind of the premise behind foundation piecing is to be able to make beautiful things, but do it in smaller bits and whatever. So there are 2 other background pieces on this, but this line here is straight. So I can take that part, this bottom piece that's all background, and put it together. I can't include these 2 background pieces because I wouldn't be able to piece it in without doing some Y seams or something funky, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go through and look at all of the background pieces that I can put together. Like panel 7 is all of this space, it is all background. So if it is less than my width of fabric, we're golden. I may have to do 2 pieces, but it will speed this up a little bit. So I've got this much kind of taped together or glued so that I can do that, and I'm just watching which pieces go together here to put it in. I need number 5, which is probably underneath my light table. Of course it is. But the light table really helps me make sure that my cut lines are where they go. So that's important. Although again, this piece is not the same size, so that's questionable. We're definitely gonna have to go back to my, hey, did you cut this at, this was 1 inch? But I'm gonna keep taping and gluing these and do my background so that it is less. I've used tape before, but I don't like tape on foundation piecing because it tends to stick or cause a problem when you iron. Just in case you were wondering, that ironing bit is kind of important because you do press a lot, and then I pressed my my piece and ended up being like, oh no, that's a bad day. So definitely tape is great, but it does not give you the flexibility with gluing your pieces or with your ironing. So you definitely want to be able to still iron. So I would suggest some glue. I'm just using regular old Elmer's school glue because glue sticks, because why not. And I've got a big background piece, and I can cut 1 piece instead of trying to cut a bunch. So good luck.